What's up, guys? Jericho Show. Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Career Mode Season 1, episode number 35. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this episode. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share the videos. It does help my channel out and growing. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, or add me to your Google circle for updates on my channel. Now, with that said, as you can see, we're going up against Chelsea. And of course, we're playing at home, so Schmidt for a pretty interesting game. But in the starting 11, we have De Gea, Rafael, Vidic, Jones, Evra, Anderson, Carrick, Valencia, Rooney, Nani, and Van Persie. Then on the bench, we have Young, Ferdinand, Hernandez, Zaha, Lindegaard, Esses Navas, and Welbeck. Going up against a really strong Chelsea team, especially Fernando towards the front. No pun intended. He's been very immense for them, to be honest. And of course, all the time we've actually met Chelsea, he's been the one that normally scores, or just the main one that gives us quite a bit of trouble. So we'll definitely need to make sure we keep him on the leash. And of course, if he doesn't play his game, Chelsea doesn't as well. And that's where we want to keep it. So we are playing at home, so I guess you could say we may have the home advantage. Don't necessarily like to say that because, again, guys, we're playing against a very, very strong team, a top 4 team as well in Chelsea, so they can definitely cause some problems, and that's what we're looking to make sure they don't do so. Now, we need to make sure we pick up the wins, but nevertheless, if we end up losing this game, we have a hefty lead at the moment, and you will see in just a second, we are on 101 points, Chelsea on 82, Spurs on 80, and Man City on 74. So you can say Man City and Arsenal are definitely out of the race, but Chelsea and Spurs definitely fighting for the second and third spot. So we'll see who's actually going to finish in the second and third spot once the end of the season arrives. And with that said, we're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Van Persie up front, Rooney behind, Valencia and Nani on the wings. So a lot of pace going forward in my front forward, a lot of skills too as well. And Chelsea are playing the same formation as well, as you can see here, a 4-2-3-1 formation. Fernando Torres up front, Juan Mata in behind, and of course Sturridge and Hazard on the wing. So a lot of pace going forward for them too as well, especially in Fernando Torres up front, who was very strong on the ball too as well. So a lot of trouble for us. And of course, you can see, look at that ball there from Ramirez over the top here for Fernando Torres in the 5th minute. And the man that I told you guys would definitely be causing us problem certainly did so in the 5th minute. And of course, De Gea meant to make a save. Now they're going to cross this one in from the corner, and we managed to keep, of course, keep them off the board. Valencia picks it up. He's going to push forward, and of course, you know, he's a speed devil. He's just going to turn his jet pad on and push forward, and of course, he's not going to miss from here. And a little cheeky finish there, to be honest. You can see Petr, I think he felt like that one was going to be a finish shot, but it wasn't. And of course, he just slides it onto the keeper. Now they came right back in the 25th minute, as you can see here, and look at how much touch we have in that ball. And I don't know why we couldn't clear that one out. And of course, Mikel was able to pick it up and put it in the goal in the 25th minute, which was really frustrating for us. But nevertheless, we need to try and come back. Ruining the ball here, beats the defender there, takes a shot off, and look at that save from Petr. And of course, they were able to aid this one out. But of course, you can see there, Nani was able to get a touch to it, puts it back into the box, and of course Van Persie is in the right place at the right time in the 42nd minute, and he's able to finish that one. A little bit of a cheeky finish too as well, as you can see here. Look at that, he just puts it right around Petr, who's off his line, way off his line, and we go into the half 2-1 up. So we're going to jump right back into the second half, guys, and as you can see, again, we push forward here on the ball, and of course trying to get into the to get another goal into the game. And of course, look at this shot here, what a strike that was. It even looked like it went over the line, but unfortunately the keeper didn't call it as a goal, so we definitely didn't get it. Now Evra picks the ball up here, is going to put this one into space here for Nani. Nani's going to push forward, cuts it back, cuts into the box in yards of space, take a shot off, and look at that. What a finish shot that was. It was curling around Petr. I think it deceived him a little bit because it seemed like the ball was doing quite a bit. And you'll see from the replay here too as well. Look at that shot. Not a lot of power on it, but it was just so precise. And of course, we're able to get that third goal of the game. Now, again, we push forward again. And look at this. Nani in between 2 defenders, beating them there. Cuts into the box, flip this one over, and look at this finish here from Anderson. Not a bad finish there. Petr, as tall as he is, did pretty well there, to be honest, keeping that one out. So we take the full time. As you can see, we take the game 3-1, deservingly so. Patrice Evra was the man of the match. He was very, very good at left back, so we can't argue about that. As you can see, there are 5 shots, 3 on target, more position of the ball, but we had 10 shots, 9 on target, 40% of the ball. Shot accuracy was a 90, and our pass accuracy was a 80, so not too bad. They definitely defended pretty well. And you can see Lindegaard there wanted me to address the matter of course, giving him another contract. You see, he wanted a contract extension for 1 year at 40K. And I decided to go ahead and do 40K for 3 years. So he's probably not going to be too happy, but we'll see if he's going to go ahead and take that one. So we're going to go into our second game of this episode, guys. And as you can see, we're playing in the FA Cup, which is a beast of a game against Liverpool. We all know Liverpool are not that great, to be honest, on FIFA 13. But for some reason, this game was exceptionally hard. Now, you can see we have in the lineup Lindegaard, Rafael, Vidic, Jones, Evra, Anderson, Carrick, Zaha, Kagawa, Nani, and Rooney. So quite a bit of change to the starting 11. Then on the bench we have Young, Hernandez, Valencia, De Gea, Van Persie, and Welbeck. So quite a bit of changes were made to the squad, and of course we just played a really good game where Chelsea did push us quite a bit. So a lot of the players weren't too fit to play, and players who were definitely fit that played in that game was definitely had it back into the squad. So we'll see how we fare off against this really good Liverpool team. They're not the best, to be honest, guys, but they're a really good team. I rate them very highly, especially on FIFA 13. And the one more thing to think about too as well, I know I've stated this quite a bit, so I hope it's not too repetitive to you guys, but whenever you're playing in the FA Cup or the Carling Cup, the Champions League, they seem to be very, very hard, especially the FA Cup and the Carling Cup. They seem to be very difficult. Doesn't matter what team you're playing against, they definitely give you a run for your money. And this, I think this game should definitely show that too as well. It was a very, very tough game against Liverpool, and you'll see why. I think it was very entertaining too as well, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Also, guys, be sure to check out my second channel. It's Jiraiya Gaming. I'll also add it into the description down below too as well. I'll be very, very happy if you guys can go and check it out. Maybe if you guys like first shooter games and so forth, you can go ahead and check that out too as well. At the moment I'm doing Call of Duty World at War, so hopefully you guys enjoy those gameplay. But with that said, let's get back into the game. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation again. Rooney up front this time, Kagawa in behind, Zaha, and of course Nani on the wings. So a lot of pace going forward and a lot of skills again, with the exception of probably Rooney. He's not too much of a skiller, but look at the shot there, as you can see from Zaha, and that's what I like about him. His shots are really good, and of course he keep making a good save in the 42nd minute, and it took us that long for us to break them down. They were just very, very hard to break down. And that's what I'm saying about this game. It's just a very difficult game. But we decided to lay this one off. Rooney was going to take a shot, but you can see, look at that. Every single player for Liverpool is back. So we'll pass it on the wing for Kagawa, who looks at that, just cuts into the box, and look at that strike. What a strike in the 44th minute. It's really outstanding play there from Kagawa. Holds the ball up pretty well, cuts in the box, creates some space for himself, and of course finishing that one again around the keeper, beating the keeper pretty well. Again, you see from the replay here, that was just an outstanding play, and what a finish there, world-class finish there. Again, Rooney on the ball here, puts it into space here in the last minute of the game for Nani, and of course Nani pushes forward, try to chip the keeper here, maybe being too cheeky, and of course you can see Ozarina just getting a touch to it before it goes into the back of the net. But we managed to go into the half, as you can see, 1-0 up, which is really good. Maybe should have been up a couple more goals because we did dominate. As you can see, Liverpool didn't even have a shot on target. We had 3 and 2 on target, 53% of the ball. Our shot accuracy and pass accuracy was not too bad either, so it shows that we definitely dominated the game. Now, Rooney the ball here is going to pass this one into Kagawa. Kagawa is going to push forward, trying to create some space to take a shot off, and of course he did, but that one going just wide off the post. Maybe should have worked the keeper there a little bit. Again, some nice footwork there, again from the player. Pass it in one time, hitting it on target, and of course the keeper making a big save. Nothing came from that corner, so we're going to push forward again, guys. Zaha on the ball here, and we all know how fast he can be, and of course he's going to push forward, and of course trying to create some space, and look at that goal there. What a goal from Zaha in the 76th minute. He's able to get his goal. That's why I put him into the game, because he has a lot of pace on him. I think he's a very good prospect too as well, so we'll see how he continues to mature. And of course, guys, again in the 84th minute, look at this here. What a pass here for Luis Suarez, and what a finish that was. You'll see again from the replay, this was just ridiculous. I mean, look at that goal from Luis Suarez, man. What a goal that was. And they're finally able to get one back. So at this point I thought, yeah, it's all we need to do is hold the ball up pretty well. Don't get the ball away too much. Try and get another goal if we can. That'd be really great. And look at this here. Hernandez pushes forward, try to finish the ball, and it comes off the crossbar. I couldn't believe that. And then Young tries to do one of those spinning shots to hit it one time, maybe catching the defenders and the keeper off of their guard, but wasn't able to. That one going just wide. But look at this. It goes right into the box. And of course, Suarez is able to capitalize on it in the 90th minute. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm pulling my ear out. And I'm just like, you're kidding me. So now we're going to, full time, 2-2 apiece. And you know what that means, guys. This is the final, so it goes to extra time. You can see we were dominating the game. 8 shots, 3 on target. They did manage to come back. Our shot accuracy was very poor. It went down quite a bit, so we definitely need to make amends for that. Now, in the 90th minute, we push forward. Young on the ball. He crosses one in, and look at this finish here from RVP. definitely capitalizing on that one. We brought him into the game, so definitely worked for us quite a bit, as you can see there. Rooney was no longer in the game, I believe. We took him out because he was definitely bad in fitness. Now, we managed to go into that first half of extra time. As you can see, we did have more shots on target, 10 shots, 4 on target, 52% of the ball. Our shot accuracy went back up, as you can see, to 40%, so we did a lot better. And our pass accuracy was in the 81 too as well. So Zaha again on the ball here in a 115-minute pass into Van Persie. Van Persie beats the defender there, cuts into the box, again some nice footwork, takes a shot off, and that one just going wide off that post. But we managed to hold on for the win, guys. As you can see, we take this one at full time. And it was a very, very hard fought win. We very much deserved the win, to be honest. And of course, we were very, very happy. Now, since Chicago was the man of the match, he was completely outstanding at 8.5 and very much so pick up the man of the match. But with that said, you can see we had 12 shots, 5 on target. They did come back on possession, as you can see, 50-50 was the possession, and then of course we did manage to move up a little bit. Of course, our shot accuracy and pass accuracy. So we take this one, as you can see, FA Cup champions Manchester United, and of course we were able to beat them. Now we had a player injury, as you can see there. Zaha, I believe, pick up an injury, so it's going to be out for 7 days, and we also pick up some tournament money too as well. So it's going to be for 7 days, and we also pick up some tournament money too as well for winning the FA Cup, 1.4 mil. So that was very, very good. Can't complain too much there. And of course, as you can see, Andres Lindegaard went ahead and also accept the deal that we offered him. So very happy at the moment, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it was a very good episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, again, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share the videos. Check out my second channel, which is Jiraiya Gaming. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too as well, and subscribe to that channel. Again, guys, thanks for tuning to another episode. This is the boy Jerry English signing out. Peace.